Hi everyone. It has been some time. I just told myself I was going to try and do one without stopping it and then just like have one video, just stick with that one video. But it just got so awkward that I just stopped it and started a new one. So this is my second video. Hopefully this one works. Um, just some quick updates. Back in my house, it'd be a month and a half since Miss Rona came and disrupted all of our lives, but I don't know. I've been making use of my time here. I've been reading a lot, and that's partially why I have this background right here. I don't know. I've been seeing like all these like I don't know. I don't really watch booktubers, but I've been getting a lot of maybe just because I'm like looking up books more now. But I've been getting a lot of booktuber like video recommendations, and I always see that they have their bookshelf in the back. I don't know. I was like, ooh, let's do it, and it looked more aesthetic like 5 minutes ago because the way like the sun was all golden and like all the colors looked really vibrant, and I was like, oh, this looks really nice. And then I don't know what happened. Everything just got more darker and bland, but I don't know. It's okay. It still looks fine. It's a different aesthetic. It's not the aesthetic I was originally looking for, but it's a different one. If I get better with YouTube editing and video editing and all that stuff, maybe I can insert like a golden filter, but not yet. I don't know, I've been watching your guys' videos. They've been really interesting. I really like them. It's kind of nice seeing how like everyone's I don't know, shifting and changing throughout this time. Part of me wishes I had kept up with it so I could kind of see my progression. But I know that that would have just caused another layer of stress. And I think the only reason why I'm actually filming a video now is because I feel a little bit more, or I feel less stressed. Like school is over uh, for the fall, I mean for the spring at least. And I don't know, I feel like I have a little more time to do other things. And this is something that's been on my mind for a while just to do. And so I decided, okay, let's film a YouTube video, just see how it goes. Yeah, it's been a while, but I don't know. It's kind of too early to say it's nice to be back. The last one I did, I was like, we're coming back, I'm coming back. And then I like left for 4 months. So no promises, but I don't know, we'll see. So I don't have a lot of content. There's a lot of stuff I'm not exactly great with speaking about, but there's one thing I really do love, and it's reading, hence, again, the background. And I would like to share 3 books that I have been reading, or read, and I really enjoyed. Uh, so yeah, I guess will be this one, my 3 book recommendations. Which one do I start with? I guess I'll go with this one. Oh, can you see it? Oh god, this feels so booktuber, I hate this. Anyways, this is The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, or Acevedo. I looked it up and I forgot the moment I came to say it. Regardless, really good book, would recommend. It is entirely made of poetry, and the first time I heard that, it kind of freaked me out because poetry is not my strongest suit, but there's just something about the way that she writes these stories that creates such an impactful mode of story. Like it's a very impactful mode of storytelling. It's just strong and it's empowering and frightening and scary and tiring. It's really good. She does a really good job of kind of creating the narrative of this girl's life, and just it was great. If you want, it's because it's poetry and because the words like it's formatted in a way where it doesn't take up a whole lot of space, you can fly by that book really quickly. So if you want a quick read that's also a really amazing read, I would recommend that book. So in a similar vein, the other book I would like to recommend is Naomi Alderman's The Power. This one was also really a fun book. It doesn't have actually a really high rating on Goodreads, which surprised me because I really like this one. Basically, think of it like alternate history, powers. It's a very well, I have to use a different adjective than interesting. I will think of one and I will get back to you. But it's a really interesting book along the lines of like these, like a day comes and basically the power arrives, which is this like women have this power that allows them to like electrocute people and changes the whole power dynamics of the entire world, and kind of just how it impact like it's almost like a story detailing these different people's lives and how the power has affected them and how it changes over time. And it's an incredible, I think it's an incredible book. I really liked it. There are parts of me that I can see why I didn't get such a high rating, because it took me a while to get into it, but once I was into it, I flew through it. So, this video is kind of getting a little long now. Anyways, so the last one I'd like to recommend is Gaston Leroux's, I don't know how, I think I pronounced that correctly, The Phantom of the Opera. So this one's going to have a special impact for this group specifically, because we love Phantom of the Opera, and it was a huge part of our high school career. Yeah. So I'm not done with this one. I'm about halfway through, but I'm also really enjoying this. It was originally published in 1910 in French, but this was the Penguin edition, Penguin edition from I don't know if actually it was originally published in 1910. This is the Penguin edition translated from the 1910 original French publication. And it's interesting, because you're reading it, and we've seen Phantom of the Opera, like Andrew Lloyd Webber's version of it, and I can see where he got his inspiration from and which parts he took, but there's also certain things that like were not detailed. Like, for example, I don't know, when I originally watched Phantom of the Opera, I really, really liked the Phantom. No, I liked Raoul way more than the Phantom. But in this one, I don't really like Raoul or the Phantom, so which I think is an interesting reversal. And also just the Phantom, in the I guess this is a spoiler. This is kind of a spoiler. Okay, I won't say it. If you want me to say it, I can write it in the description later, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, there's some differences within the book than the play, than the musical, so it's interesting to see that dichotomy between the two. And yeah, I don't know. I really like talking about books, and I don't know if I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of an awkward person, so this is bound to get awkward at some point. So yeah, maybe stop while I'm ahead. Anyways, hope everyone's doing well. Hope this was an okay video. It is already becoming close to 8 minutes, so that's probably one of my longest videos I've ever done. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well and doing safe. I miss you all. Yeah.